And we're back. So today we're going to focus on opening up this lateral hip capsule, okay? So this posterior lateral hip capsule, because we're going to be doing some cleans and some other things that require us to get down low in the squat position, and we want to make sure that capsule's primed before we start doing these exercises so that we're in the most mechanically efficient position possible and our nervous system's upregulated appropriately for the task at hand, right? So here's what we're going to do. Get yourself a band, attach it to the rack. You're going to pull it high up on your hip, and then we're going to do a lateral capsule mobilization first. So what that means is you're going to put some tension on the band, let it pull perpendicular to your hip, kind of that hip bone. Put your foot down, or your hand down on top of your foot there, and you're going to push your knee out with your elbow, okay? So I'm forcing my knee out with the elbow, not letting my big toe come up. We want to maintain contact on the ground with all of those three important points of the foot here, and then pushing out. Now I'm just going to use my pelvis as a tensioner, meaning that I'm going to go ahead and drop down. My back knee is falling back further, okay, until I feel like I'm kind of at the end range there. Some of you guys might not have enough mobility to even get in that position, but just start where you can. Okay, now I'm going to start bringing my belly button toward my foot. Okay, so I'm going to rotate that way, trying to maintain a neutral spinal position as always. Rotate, I'm going to touch that end range and come back. Touch and go, touch and go. You can do some contract relax here. I always recommend doing that to get the musculature, tight musculature, to relax and get out of the way so we can access more of that hip capsule, okay? So in that, I'm going to take a big breath, hold, and I'm going to pull my tibia into my elbow and kind of resist it. So we're doing an isometric contraction of those adductors, okay? Big breath, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then relax and exhale. And as I relax, again, I'm taking up the slack, chasing that new range of motion to the new barrier, and then I'm going to oscillate a little bit, see what that feels like. Okay, I like that. I'm going to go again. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and then relax and exhale. And you don't just have to activate the adductors there. I want you to kind of create sort of a global contraction, okay? Because it's that global tension that your sensory receptors can kind of pick up on, and that's what will allow that new release, that and the breathing. So I can't emphasize that enough. Make sure that you're taking the deep breath, you're doing the contract relax on all of these, okay? So now, once I've gotten down to the capsule there, I'm going to go ahead and start oscillating. I like to do this little half circle thing. I tension it by twisting in. Now I can just oscillate and scour the capsule a little bit. So that's another good way. And then I want to walk away. Keep that tibia as perpendicular as you can. And then you're going to rotate the pelvis away and push on that knee to maintain that knee out position, okay? So we can oscillate over there. We can contract, relax in this position. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And when you're done with that, come off of that, you come down in your squat position, you're going to notice that all of a sudden that knee, you have a lot more freedom of movement on that side as opposed to the side that hasn't been primed. And that's going to drop your pelvis down lower, allow you to access more of that periarticular hip musculature, and that's going to give you more explosive hip power as you come out of the hole. All right, we'll see you guys next time.